This video is for people who are thinking about joining one of my Bagua Zoom classes. It's going to be a short tutorial so that when you come in for the first time, that there are certain things which we all kind of agree on, and if you're not sure what to do, because I'm talking to people who've been coming regularly, you can always come or you can always practice these points. So what am I going to cover? I'm going to cover your body situation. It's one way I describe it. Your mind situation, so what you do with your attention. Talk about upper body position and stepping, and to some extent weight. First, body situation. Whatever we're doing, standing, walking, basic methods, I'll move a little bit further back, you can see my feet, then there are certain things we can practice and we should practice and check if they're there. So first is the sense of being lifted from above, the spine gently lengthening. I'm not pushing my head up, I'm just imagining it gently lifting. So it's very light. I can also imagine that the whole body is expanding. So there's an expansion forwards, an expansion backwards, an expansion left, and an expansion right. To go with that image, as the body expands in all these directions, the bones get a little bit further apart, and then I also want to imagine that the muscles can relax. So if I'm holding a posture which is a little bit longer here, and I relax, I want to keep the bones in place, but the muscles themselves can relax around them. So that's your body situation. The mind situation is, I want my mind to be kind of blank. I talk about this in the Qigong process video, but really what I'm doing is I'm just allowing, the ways I can do this, I can allow my eyes to focus on a point in space rather than on something. I can allow my face to be a little bit stupid looking. And then as I begin to move, I can check, do I keep that? That's the mind situation. So it's very easy, you start to move, oh I'm relaxed, and it's like, oh, what's happening with my feet? What's happening with my shoulders? No. Not sure? Practice the mind situation. Which brings us to stepping and changing directions in circle walking. So as we walk a circle, one of the key points is here. I want to have one foot on the ground, one foot on the floor, and be stable before I change and do the same on the other side. So if I have this stability point, I can walk fairly well. If I can maintain mind situation, even better. The other thing with stepping is, imagine the center of my circle is here. The outside foot goes in slightly, hooks in slightly. You can see my feet, I hope, just. If I pull my front foot back, it'll hit the front foot, or my back foot forwards, rather. It'll come back to this position, and then this one slides forward, so both feet are parallel. People ask, why do you do this? Essentially, you're outflanking someone at each step. So I want to be thinking, point to someone in the center of the circle. If I do it this way, it becomes a little bit unstable. We use this kind of twisting step, but in different situations. Next is, if you're not sure how to turn around while you're circle walking in this position, and every class I'll talk about how to get into this position, how to use it, then think about this hand pulling you around, and then change. So I turn away from the center, this hand pulls me around, it pulls me around, it pulls me around. I slide the other one underneath, and I come back. Pull around, underneath, come back. Very simple. So that's all you need to start. It's possibly more than all you need to start. Look at the Qigong process video if you want to, and if you want to join the classes, you're welcome. As I said, if you can afford it, you can pay. If you can't afford it because of COVID or some other reason, then send me an email. Money shouldn't be an issue. Take those exercises, simple ideas, practice them, get familiar with them. That way, when you come to class, you'll always have something to do, and you'll always be able to apply those to any new movements which I show you. That's it. Thanks.